Mm, Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of This Is Our Life. I'm trying to watch this show and make this video at the same time, so please excuse me. I'm getting further and further away from the whole politics thing on Facebook. I mean, some of these people are just,
Crazy.
yeah. I just don't see how you can support street thugs. They're street thugs. I don't support thugs. They're losers. They're punks. Anyway, that's not what this video is about. My apologies for that little rant. Um, I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna put a link to it on here. The Tiger Lady. This lady, they found her in 1991, and she has on her, I don't remember, left calf, I think. Did I say left or right? Left calf, a tattoo of a Bengal tiger, and she's still unidentified. When I was in Edgemead, the administrator got called to the Dallas-Fort Worth area. There was this girl at Edgemead, and he got called to the coroner's office. They thought it was her. It wasn't her. I want to say thankfully it wasn't her, but sadly it was somebody's daughter, somebody's sister, somebody's granddaughter. I remember this girl. I don't know what was going on in her life, but she really had issues. I don't think she was a bad person. She just had issues. But anyway, I think of my life. I could be one of those bodies that they find. And I think about the people I knew in these institutions. From what one person told me, one of those guys is on death row. Greg Branch, I believe, is on death row, but I can't find a listing for him anywhere. And you look at those institutions, and people ran away for a reason. I mean, we ran away for a reason. We didn't run away just for the heck of it. We went AWOL for a reason. Many reasons. There usually wasn't a single reason. Yeah, I did it too. And how many of those kids are dead? I bet you a lot of those kids are dead now. They probably died pretty young. I mean, I never thought I'd make it to 18. And for the first few years thereafter, I thought any day now. So it's just, for those of you that have family members that are missing, for those of you that have family members that have been murdered, my deepest sympathies. And the thing is, in those institutions I was in, some of them weren't bad, per se. One wasn't bad, per se. I mean, if you consider what they're like, that one wasn't bad. You know, frankly, the staff could have murdered somebody. All they had to do was say they went AWOL. Who are you going to believe? I mean, what other evidence do you have? The staff said they went AWOL, so they must have gone AWOL, right? Staff could have murdered them. You know, that part of Texas, in the place I'm thinking of in my head, uh, there are gators out there. Throw the body in some pond or lake or something, some gator eats the body. You know, fish and other critters peck at the body. I mean, yeah, a gator has a snack, and there's the evidence. There goes the evidence. Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, and I don't think people really understand what those places are like. You know, lived. I didn't live in them. I survived them. It was a survival issue. Now I can look. I be honest with you. It could have been a whole lot worse, but thankfully it wasn't. It was worse for some people. I'm sorry it was, but you know, you just don't. You didn't have to go through it, and you just didn't have to go through it. Okay, and I hope you never have to. That's why I support. Oh, and I can't remember the name of the organization now. It's Cafe TY. I call it Cafe TY. Their slogan is "Care, not coercion," because those kids they don't belong in those places. A lot of us may have needed help, but we didn't belong in. Yeah, we didn't need to be abused. So, what I would say to families of missing people is be hopeful. Like we had Abigail Hernandez here in New Hampshire, Nuevo Cary, um, found alive. We had the girls in Ohio found alive. So be hopeful. Please be hopeful because your family members may be found alive. You never know. You know, for a long time, I just wished I was dead. And I'm thankful now that I'm not. I mean, I'm thankful now that I'm alive. I mean, you didn't have to go through what I went through, and hope you never do. Have a good night.